Greetings, friends. It's Joe Nash with JoeDoesSolar.com, which is now a subsidiary of Endeavors LLC, Hydroponic and Solar Solutions. Today is going to be a little bit longer video than typical. Usually I'm doing about 4-minute videos, so I'm just warning you ahead of time. There's a bunch to cover here. Today I'm going to cover solar sales tactics. So I've had a lot of interaction with a lot of customers lately, and all of my content is basically inspired by your questions, your concerns, and this was a topic that really needed to be covered. So just to kind of give you a little background on this, again, this is my second career. I'm a retired corporate fraud examiner. I did 25 years in corporate America, and I realized that my calling in life was not meant to be just sending people to jail until I retire. My second career is all about the environment. That's why I founded Endeavors, doing hydroponics and solar. Every time I look around, I'm amazed at some of the things I'm seeing to the environment. So to kind of get to the topic here, and lots to cover, got to put my glasses on. I've seen a lot of quotes lately and from other companies, and I'm not here to badmouth the other companies or, talk about the crazy things I'm seeing specifically, but these are the things that you need to watch out for. The first thing is overstatement of panels. So I was in a home the other day, and after I crunched the numbers, just the raw electric bill, it turned out that they needed 28 panels in order to generate the power needed to basically not have an electric bill. So they mentioned they had a quote from another company, and of course I didn't want to see that until I was done. And, again, transparency's sake, right? So this, as it turned out, this company quoted them 44 panels. But they had a cash guarantee that if their system didn't generate the amount of energy that they needed for an electric bill, they would pay the difference in cash. Okay, well, that's never going to happen if you need 28 and they're saying that you need 44. So your system's going to overproduce. And if you saw some of the other videos, C equals P, what are you going to do with all that extra power that you've created that you're never going to be able to turn into cash? So that's a really bad deal. And by the way, all of this was basically hidden in a really long finance term at a really low rate. So the financing bill every month for the solar was significantly less, $10-15 less, I guess, if that's significant, than the electric bill. So, it looked like a win. And I guess technically it is a win, but we'll talk about varying degrees of wins. Again, solar companies, and I've said this before, they want to sell you as much solar as they can because that's what they sell. They sell solar, and there's a pretty good example of that. Along those lines, I've been seeing layouts of panels on roofs with north facings. As I think I've covered before, any panel that's facing north, northeast, northwest, you're never going to get the return on investment on that panel because it's never going to generate enough power. It's just basically somebody saying, okay, your bill is this, you need this many panels to cover it, and they're literally putting panels anywhere they can on the roof in order to justify that kind of math. I'm not seeing any mention of what kind of panels are being installed. Are they monocrystalline? Are they polycrystalline? Big difference. You do not want a poly here in Florida. Where are they made? Really finding this out in a lot of these quotes is a little bit of work, pretty obscure. Most of the times they don't mention it. You ask the rep, they say, well, I'm not really sure, but look, you got the power guarantee, et cetera, et cetera. So finding when I start doing some digging that the majority of these panels are made in Korea. I go Google them, look at the reviews, and the first things that pop up are words like cheap and inefficient. American-made panels, really, it's a lot harder to go wrong with an American-made panel. So let's talk about the real solution. And again, I've covered a lot of this before, but your solution needs to be your solution. There are variables going on in your home that don't exist in any other home. So here's basically the litmus test where the rubber meets the road, okay? If your solar consultant can't sit there with you and do the math on your math problem, then this is not your solution. It's a cookie cutter approach. As I've covered before, again, many things will influence your power consumption, many of which can be mitigated more effectively than solar. Things like water heaters, pool pumps, attic insulation, ACs, they're all different in every home. And even if they were the same, the way that you're using those things are going to differ. You could have the same water heater in two different homes. Okay, well, one's got six people in the home, 4 kids, 4 teenagers taking big long showers, and the other one's 2 retired folks that don't. So the analyst has got to be able to crunch your numbers, not just send it off to some place and they come back and print you up some pretty little 8-page pitch that's got about 1 page worth of substance in it and all the other things that you're left wondering. So here's the deal, okay? Your solar finance bill is less than your electric bill. Is that a win? Yeah, it's a win, okay? But here's the thing, what's up with the Girl Scout cookies? I love Girl Scout cookies. I don't know too many people that don't like Girl Scout cookies. So a solar company says, you know what, look, we got a solution for you. Here's some cookies that you wouldn't have had before. These are great. They really are awesome cookies. I don't know about you guys. I'd rather have the whole package. Hope it helps. We are having our solar array installed starting tomorrow. I'm going to have some great videos, drone footage, and all kinds of stuff at the install. Get to see how all that works out. I got a lot more content lined up. So stay tuned, stay safe, take care.